Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cities Skylines. We're going to be continuing our new city build. There you go. You can see the city right there. This is episode 3. And so I've got a lot of exciting stuff to go over for today. So I think you're going to find it extremely entertaining and you'll find it really educational. So not only should it be fun to watch, but with this episode, it'll continue what this series has, what I kind of wanted for it to do from the beginning is be entertaining, but then also it should give you tips on starting a new city, building a city, layout tips, finance tips, traffic management tips, finance tips. So if you do like the video, smash that like button. You can hit dislike if you don't like it, and if you want to support me more, please do subscribe or follow. The objective is to build on a snow map. So we are on a snow map. It's nighttime right now. To get up to 200,000 population, we're at 31,000, so 170 to go, and to have 80% traffic flow with no despawning. So there's no despawning, and so far we've been pretty consistent at the 80% traffic flow. There is a playlist on YouTube which will have all of the episodes. You can check that out. And there's also other playlists for other city builds. And then, of course, the submitted city traffic fix playlist where I fix other people's cities and its traffic. There's also a beginner's guide, a metro subway guide, and a traffic manager guide. So let's get started. The objective is, of course, to grow quite a bit for this episode, and then I want to do actually the first set of tourism areas, so I'm really excited to get that started. And I've got some unique designs that I want to experiment with, some that I've already done, so I want to show that. We left the last episode at about 21,000. I did do a little bit of work off stream, so it's grown quite a bit and built a couple of other sections, so I do want to go over that. This is what the layout looks like. As always, if you want to have good traffic flow, you want to have this kind of layout. Specifically, mix your zoning. So obviously, you don't have to duplicate the layout. That's not what I'm saying. Mix your zoning, and that will really help with the traffic flow. So right here is the south side of the city. And I was initially thinking of putting a little bit of a tourist area right here. But I think I want to put it down over here, down below, in the south side, and then put one up on this north side. So I do want to do that. Oh, and before I forget, I do want to do, we've gotten a lot of new subscribers, so I want to give a couple of shout outs really quick before I forget. So on Twitch, Alex Navarro, thank you so much. Is that showing up? Yeah, okay, great. So thank you, Alex. Really appreciate it. Pamela. And Pamela's been a subscriber on YouTube for a while, so thank you for subscribing on YouTube, but then also thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Really appreciate it. And then Ionine. Awesome. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. So there's subscribers there on Twitch, so that's great. And then let me give a shout out to the ones on YouTube. Narasa. Thank you, Narasa. Really appreciate it. And, oh, is this going to show up? There we go. Yeah, Aishik Saha. Thank you. Oh, I accidentally did it twice. Sorry. There you go, Aishik. And then Snaton. I might have actually done that twice, too. And then the last one is Baby Turkey Ball. It's just a really, really funny user ID. So thank you to all of you. Thank you, baby. Thank you to all of you. Really appreciate the support. Yeah, thanks so much. That's great. All right, let's go back to the game. Okay, There we go. So, it's got a generic name right here, Rosewood Heights. But what I was thinking is that we're right by the water, and I thought that'd just be a cool place for a tourist area. So, I still want to do one here in this area, but I wanted to do one here. I thought this would be really pretty looking out into the water. So we'll start out with that, and then we'll do some other building of some new sections that I'm really excited to show. So the first tourist item that I want to build is, I thought this would be really fitting. There's a winter market, and I remember building this in my first city. And so I thought, hey, what a great way to start the tourist section in this city that's on a snow map. So I do want to do that. Let me take a look at the size, because I don't think it fits normally in the way that I normally like to build my sections, which is fine. Let me get some contrast going. And I want to do a little bit of a measurement to get an idea. Right here. Yeah, so something like right there would be great. I like to be really precise with the measurements, so yeah, that's where I would like to put it. And I'm just doing this to get some measurements. And so this winter market, I want to place you like right here. Okay. Let me see how big it was. It kind of goes down to the edge of that road. Okay. I just did that to get some measurements. Give me some contrast so I can see a little bit more. Okay. And I'll show you why I'm doing it that way. Right here, and I want you to face inside. Yeah. So that way, when people want to go here, I don't want them to come off of this main thoroughfare. I want them to come over here. That's for traffic flow. So I set it up that way on purpose. And I just want to check. I think I did this right. I think it's up a little bit too high, but I'll fix that off stream. I think that's close enough. And then I want to do another one right here because I want it to be symmetrical. So let me do this over here. And then this one, I want to use this one and do the same thing. And then there's one thing I want to build that's brand new that I've never seen before. Winter unique buildings. So there's obviously several, of which a few of them are available. Snowboard arena, noise pollution 25, and spa hotel. How big are these? This one's pretty small. How big is this? That one's pretty big. I think this is better. So I want to set it like right there. So let me bring that road down. Oh, I have to get an idea of how wide it is. Okay. I could just build it and then flip it. That's probably the smartest way to do it. Let me do that. I should have done that before. That's a much smarter way to do it. Yeah, I think that'll be better. And I want to do the same thing with the roads, actually. Perfect. That looks really good. And then, do I need this thing in the center? I think I do, because that's where I can build, where I can build some shops and stuff like that. But what I also want to do is I want to create a path to connect these two. So I can go ahead and delete this, which was for the measurements. Good. And then this guy, I can just flip. Yeah. Perfect. So what that does is it's really good for traffic, because now one tourist area will use this road and another tourist area will use this road. You want to use the diffuse and disperse strategy to fix up traffic. So I think that's good. This area is fine for zoning, and then I can bring another section over here to help out with zoning too. So something like that would be effective. Excellent. So I think this section would probably have residential. And what I also did is this district, you can see right here. This district, I already set it up for tourism specialization. And so what that does is that's right here. Dedicates the commercial zones to serve the tourists by providing hotel accommodations, restaurants, and other activities. Obviously, it causes noise pollution, but it does attract tourists. So that's obviously what we want to do. So I do want to put some shops here, naturally. So we can do some shops right there. I'm guessing a little bit. Hey, Dragon, what's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. So I may have to update the zoning a little bit, so I'm guessing some of the sections just to give me an idea. But I think that's good. And then something like that. I may have to fine-tune that a little bit, but I think that's actually pretty. I think that's good. And so then we want to, for the first time, we're going to use paths, and I like using these. I think those are really nice. And so I want to create a walkway so people can go from one to the other. Does that connect it? It's kind of hard to tell. We'll see. So we'll do that one path, and let's get to daytime, and that'll make it a little bit easier. It was your birthday yesterday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! That's great. So let's go ahead and hit play. Oh, by the way, while I was, I mentioned that I did a little bit off stream, and the population has, exploded. It went from 22,000 to 31,000. Same thing with the money. And if you recall, I wanted to hold off on building some of the tourism items because I didn't have the money. Yeah, money is no longer an option, or money is no longer a problem. Yay! Look at that. Oh wow, it's got like all the buildings are like covered with snow. You guys see that? That's perfect. It's very noisy. Oops. Cool. It's got some Christmas music playing. And what's this? I've never seen this before. Oh, wow. You can actually see a snowboarder? Get out. Can you see that? Look at that. Oh my god, that's hysterical. That's good attention to detail. Neato. Why aren't there any more lights though? Snowboard arena for snowboarding. I mean, it's dark as anything. That's kind of gloomy. I like this. That's beautiful. Oh wow, this place blew up. Nice. You can see we do have a little bit of a death wave happening. You guys see all these skull and crossbones? I'm not worried about it. Just let's let it get to... Well, while we're waiting on this, letting it get to daytime, I'll speed it up. Look at this. The other thing I did is I built up this section here. Take a look at this. I love that. I'm so proud of that. So like these sections have like a different type of road system. And believe it or not, the one on the left and the one on the right, those are perfectly symmetrical. So I love that. It's just so different, from my regular layout. And so I actually wanted to name it. Not that I'm going to use it for anything. Oh, this is way too small, man. I'm calling it the trees, because those things look like trees to me. The little road layout, it looks like trees. So I think that's just so different compared to the regular layout. So I'm really happy with it. Like I've got these unique items. I've got this unique one for the industry area. I've got this one right over here. Yeah, so it's been nice. And then I've got my regular area, but even with the design that I've been doing, traffic flow is still excellent. Oh, by the way, the last stream I talked about, hey, why my grid is set up the way it is, why the roads aren't connected. I looked at this as an experiment. about I mentioned why I don't connect these roads, and that's to help reduce the traffic and help direct the traffic flow. And so in this case, with the trees, you can see that, hey, they are actually connected from one side to another compared to the others. And guess what? It does have a negative impact on traffic flow. Cars do use this as a pass-through, which is something that I don't want. You know, I want them to use the main thoroughfares, the 4-lane roads. So, and that's what causes traffic problems, is the Sims start to use traffic in a certain way, and it kind of messes up your road system. Fortunately, the trees is a very limited affair. It's not going to be rampant in the city. This is probably the only place that I'm going to build it. So it was a nice experiment to see, and I wanted to see, like, hey, will the cars use this connection and use that instead of these other big roads? And they do. And that's why, another reason why I like doing my layouts like this. It's better for traffic flow. All right, so we got some daytime. Okay, what does this look like? Oh, well, the snowboard thing looks really cool in the daytime. It just looks terrible at night. Okay, so we're gonna hit pause. And next is, I've got an idea for this section right here. And I've got an idea for this section right here. By the way, I was going to put an industry area right here, and then I changed my mind based on the overall layout. I don't want the industry area to be up there. I want it to be over here on this left-hand side. Notice there's something weird going on in the city. There's industrial/office demand, and there's a boatload of goods being imported, but for some reason, this industry is not building up. Yeah, that's very odd. That's very unique. My understanding is that it's because the education level of citizens in my city is a little bit too high, so they don't want to go work at the factories. That situation will correct itself automatically, because as the city grows, I'm not building any more university capacity. I want some people to not go to university. That way they will work in the industry area. All right, so I want to build out a new section right here. And this is going to be a little bit residential. And then once that's built out, I can finally destroy this last final vestige of the old city. And I have an idea, because I want this to be unique as well. And so I have an idea of how I want it to look. By the way, we've got a lot of people watching. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. Appreciate your being here. Cities Skylines City Build, Episode 3. So, I know what I want it to look like. I just need to do the measurements. Okay, that's correct. Okay. I know what I want it to look like, and I'm going to see if I can actually do it. Will you give me a connection? Show me the line? No, you will not. Okay. Okay. And I want it to go over to here. I'm gonna have to move this school eventually. Oh, actually, I can kind of move it over for the time being. just to give me room while I'm building. I hope this design works. And as I start to do it, you'll get an idea of what I'm trying to do. Is that the same as right here? Oh my god, that works out great. And then one more in the middle, maybe? I think so. Oh, I think this may actually work out better than I had anticipated. Oh, not quite. It's not exact. That's okay. Okay, and then I want to bring this over. Move you one last time. These high schools are so big, you can't fit them anywhere. Hate them. Hate their design. They're too big. I'm just having them for variety. There we go. So this is what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a spiral. So I wanted this to be a spiral spiral section. So that works. I just need to make sure I connect the roads properly for traffic flow. So that's the important part. So that makes sense. This makes sense. Is that enough? And not this one. Okay. And I'm looking to see... I think I need to move this over to get an idea on the roads. I think it's close. Let me move... Connect this up. Okay. I want to make sure I do the measurements properly and get the road in the right spot. Layout is very important because that helps with traffic, of course. And it's supposed to be this one right here. Okay, so then it should be this. And then this road is not supposed to be there. Oh, actually I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to actually hook that up. And then I think the same will go for this one over here. Let me go ahead and fill out this section. Perfect. And I'm just wondering, like, does this road really need to be that much? Is that even needed? I think it could be just a skinny road. I'm trying to think, what kind of traffic would this cause? A huge, significant amount of traffic? I don't think so. I think it can be small. You won't be able to see the spiral outline as much, but the concept is still the same. Perfect. Yeah, so it's a spiral. And then I've got road connections to help with the traffic flow. And I think that they may not be as necessary. Like this one. I don't think that's necessary. I think that's good. And so I'm going to do the same thing over here on that side. I'll do that off stream though. And then there's a few gaps, obviously. So there's a few gaps. Like right here, I could bring that closer in, really. There we go. That helps that out. And then there's like a section right here. I wonder if I could do something there. And that's just to kind of give me some more zoning spots over here on this right-hand side. So does that mean I can do that? I think I can do that up here too. And up here. Just increase the density a little bit. Perfect. Sweet! I mean, now you can't really tell that the initial design was the idea to have inside this section a spiral, but that's the idea, is a spiral like that. That's cool. I really like it. It's been so much fun being able to like experiment with the design and not necessarily do a grid, but in some sections go off grid like this. And then just I almost feel like I'm painting a little bit, where painting the roads, painting the zoning. So that's great. I think that's very good. So that's where we're going to put residential. Well, a mixture, I guess. And then is there a spot where this stupid, massive high school can be built? No. Why did they make it so big? Where can I put you? I can't even put you in the trees either. I think I can put you right here. Bonk. But that's like a commercial area, I think. Yeah. God. Hate this thing. What about if I destroy a road or something? No. No. Even this huge section right here in the middle. I guess I could destroy those roads right there. That would be the only place to kind of fit it in. Where's the rest of the high schools at? There's one right here. One right here. One right here. I know I'm going to have trouble with this because that's that other big one too. So this would be a smart place to have it. So yeah, I guess the only way that I can fit it in is I've got to destroy that road section. I don't know. Where was it at? Why is this still on? That's weird. Are you gonna go away now? Oh, okay. Weird. Yeah, so if you see that where it looks like it's still trying to move it, you just kind of move it once and move it again and it goes away. That's interesting. Okay, so it does fit there. Does it take up less space if I do this? Huh. That looks like it would fit, no? Oh my god, it does. That's great. Sweet! One way to get it to fit. Okay. So let's go ahead and zone this out. What are these things over here? Police, crematorium, got it. Okay, good. That makes sense. Savage, hey, what is up, buddy? How have you been? School started for you? I don't think that's a good idea right there. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's better. And then I think something like that. And then you do homes on the inside. Okay, I think that's better. That's better. So that means this... You went to Hawaii? Wow, man. Nice. How was that? You played a game in Hawaii. Wow, that's so much fun. Good job, and you guys won. Even better. Nice. That's great. So school started back up, huh? Great. Are you still the same position, or has your position changed? So I think what I can do is I can do something like that. Is this correct? Oh, geez. No, it's not. I totally botched that. Yeah, okay, that's good. I think I may have to change that, but so I think that means I'll want to do this. And bingo. I think that's good. Let's hit play. Let's go slow. Still at the same spot, but I'm working on playing D-line. Oh, which one do you like more? I'm really happy that you got to go on that Hawaii trip. I think that's wonderful, and I'm really happy that you were able to... You guys won. I mean, it looks like it's building out just fine. And man, I put it in slow-mo, you know, regular speed, just to get an idea. Let's go ahead and take care of the water, shall we? How are you going to do the inside? How are you going to do the inside? Oh, can you just stop right here? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna work. That ain't gonna work, man. Oh, let me just see. Let me just see. You like offensive line more? Okay. Well, hey, I'm sure you'll get really good at D-line as you get some more practice and more familiarity with it. So this is the most profitable the city has ever been. We're clocking 30,000 a week, which is lovely. This industrial area is worthless. Nobody wants to work here. We just want to import because we're lazy in my city and we don't want to work for a living. Lame. Let's take a look at our 38 visitors, 21 tourists. Okay, what about this? Oh, wow. Okay, 57 visitors, 32 tourists. All right. So how's the traffic? 80%. Excellent. Again, no despawning. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, there's some cars that come over here. Great. Are people walking? So the oh yeah, great. You know, I built the paths at night, so I couldn't really tell, but those look good. Those look good. I probably will have to polish it up just a little bit, you know. And I think that this winter market is, I think maybe 1 unit to north or something like that. So I want it centered. But I'm very proud of it. Very proud of it. This is great. We have obviously some excess residential, and so the idea is now we get to destroy this last remaining old section. If you recall, I emptied the cemetery. You don't need cemeteries. Once you can do crematoriums. And are these regular buildings? These are homes, right? Okay. Yeah? Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy this. I just want to get them out of the way so I can see the ground well. Okay. Wow, look at that shadow. Grief. Alright. And we've got a medical clinic, so we do want to position that in the right spot. We got one southwest. Got one right here. I mean, anywhere around here would be fine. Let me just put you up here for the time being. Just temporary. And the population is going to drop with all these dudes getting D-zoned. Okay, let me move you here. All right, great. So now let's build out this next section. Oh, by the way, the other thing that I did off stream is, if you recall, this highway right here, this this went southeast and connected here. And naturally, I knew that I was going to be building in this section, so I destroyed that southeast portion, and I extended the highway just east and put in another highway intersection right here. It's symmetrical. You got oval, circle, on purpose. And then, obviously, this looks terrible. This looks really ugly right here. But there was a Y interchange right here. I just moved it up. And we'll put a stack interchange right here eventually. And if you wonder why I didn't, that's because the city boundary is right here. So it won't fit. So we'll keep on working that as we build. Pink, what's up? How are you? So let's go ahead and do a section right here, and I would like that to be another tourist section. And I'm not worried about the zoning that I just destroyed for the homes because I just built that section up north. I'm just removing the zoning right there. Okay. I'm doing well, Pink. Yep, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Work has been fine, and I've been having a good weekend. Has your school started back up? Okay. And so that needs to be a tourist section. Got one tourist section, another. Oh, by the way, I did want to mention a little bit on the, if you recall, you know, when I do the submitted city, no, thank God. Thanks for the laugh, Pink. That's so funny. Pink is obviously very happy that school hasn't started back up. So, you know, when I do the city fixes and provide traffic tips, one of the things that I talk about is, hey, you're going to run into problems if you are not building by your highway. So be very cautious when you're not building by your highway. And, you know, people will have traffic problems at 20,000 population, 30,000 population. We've seen that, especially with no despawning. So if you are wondering that, hey, this city, there's the highway right here, what's he doing? He's building pretty far out away from the highway. Is this not going to cause a problem? The answer is yes, it will. And because of the design of the roads, that will help. Because of the design of the layout, that will help. But yes, there can, and I shouldn't say there will be a traffic problem. I beg your pardon. There can possibly be a traffic problem. And so I'm waiting for that. And what will happen is there's going to be a highway coming down on this side, on this east side. Not done. Obviously, I don't own this land yet over here. But there will be another highway connection here. It'll still be kind of far away from the highway, but there'll be two spots that they can access from. So that's one of the reasons why. So yes, I'm starting to get farther away from the highway, but because of the layout, because of the road, the way that I'm doing the roads, and because I know there'll be some other updates on the right side, and there probably will be a way to go across this lake, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You can start to see a little bit of pressure showing up in the center area. Fine, that's fine. Keep in mind, I'm at 32,000 population, 80% traffic flow, no despawning. You will notice there's not a single roundabout in the main road system except for my highway intersections. There is not a single lane connector. This right here, what are called, traffic manager calls them priority signs. I call them intersection instructions. There's none of those. So with a good layout and a good road system, you actually don't need to do any of those. I actually haven't even done any dedicated directions. I think I did one early on when I was redoing the city. Oh yeah, right over here. There's one dedicated direction. That's it. All right. So we've got this. This is a tourist area. Oh, right next to the industrial area? That's terrible. Well, it's going to be far enough away. There's already a lot of space right there, and there'll be some commercial and office right here. I have been on your channel. Wow, really? Man, thanks so much, Pink. That's great. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being a regular viewer. Thank you, everybody else, for watching. As always, if you do like the video, smash the like button. Doing City Skylines, doing a city build. So hopefully it's entertaining and educational. Give you some traffic management tips, layout tips, starting a new city tips, finance tips, unemployment tips. Solid unemployment. Finances, we're killing it. All right, so I want to do another tourist section. I like how it already marks that you've already built something. I think that's great. Is there anything in particular that strikes my fancy? Hypermarket? No. The Amsterdam, we're going to do that later. We already put a sports arena in. Statue of Liberty, that doesn't make sense right now. Shopping center. Grand Central Terminal, huh? It's a train museum? Okay. Obviously there's this. I don't want to put a rocket launch thing right over an urban area. Oh, what is this? Panda Sanctuary. How big is this? That's beautiful. Temple complex. What is this? A boat museum? Kind of looking around. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this while right on stream, but... A zoo? No. Casino? How about we have a luxury hotel and a casino right next to each other? That seems pretty nice. No. Plazas? Nah. Lungs of the city? Oh, what does this do? It's just a bunch of massive trees. Okay. Old Market Street. I kind of like the idea of the casino, frankly. Oh, these are really cool. What is this? Pyramid of Safety. Have a disaster hit the city with no casualties. Okay. Well, why does it already open for me? That's weird. I won't put it down then. Win any 3 scenarios. I haven't done that. That's really cool looking. That's really cool looking. Those are just kind of joking ones. No. Yeah, art museum. Isn't there anything about science? How big is this? Central Park? Good God, man. That's humongous. That would be kind of fitting, isn't it? Central Park. I don't want to put it here, though. Sparkly Unicorn Rainbow Park. Okay. Isn't there, like, something about science? Anything? An aquarium? Expo Center? Science Center. Okay. Do you still use DLive? Yeah, streaming on it right now. Nobody's watching. No, hardly anybody watches on DLive anymore. It's primarily Twitch and YouTube, with YouTube being the biggest one. All right, so I really like this, and these are new. I've never seen these before. Tourism and leisure. Okay, yeah, so I've never used these before. I think they'll be great. What is to the left? These are homes. Okay. So how about I do, what's this? No, forget that. I want to do like the luxury hotel. I do the luxury hotel and do the casino, and I would like to do the science center all in this one block. That would be lovely. I want to do the measurements because I want to place them in the center like I did before. So let me do that. This is so fun. Okay. And then I can just place it right there, and then I can put it on the other side. Oh, there's no way to center it up, huh? Okay, that's all right. I'll put it up there. It's just temporary. What does this thing look like? Oh, wow, that's cool. That's neat. What does it say down here? Tyrell Hotels? Who's Tyrell? What? It's beautiful. Why can't I name it? I want to name it. Oh, man. I don't want to just say Tyrell Hotels. Can I put something else on there? Snow City or to be determined City Hotels? Something? Oh, good for you, Pink. That's wonderful, man. Congratulations. All right, so I'm just kind of thinking about the location exactly. I mean, the road is going to come up from the bottom here. It's going to come up from right here. So do I want to bring it up like this? Really? And then maybe rotate this dude. Cool. It's facing like the camera exactly. And then what was the other one? The other one was this casino right here. How big are you? Okay. Oh, I understand, Pink. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it fine. It's nice that your viewers want to join you. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. So, can this be placed exact center? No. I'm trying to think which way do I want it. Because I want to put the science center here as well. Absolutely, Savage. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. And, or I'm glad you're doing well. And then, yes, hopefully we can play Fortnite sometime soon. That'd be great. What is STW, Pink? Because I think I need to bring it... I think I actually will need to bring both of these down, because the Science Center will be up top, I think. Oh, Fortnite Save the World. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, cool. That's great that you're playing it. Original Fortnite. They're not really going to be in the same spot, are they? Well, I may have to just move them later. What does this thing look like? Oh, wow. That's pretty colorful. Ha ha ha! Cool, man! That's fun. Got some stairs going into a door in the back. Little patio right here. Okay, cool. Okay, thanks for the tip, Pink. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I think that's okay. And then let's take a look at the Science Center here. I don't know where it was. What is that? Oh, okay. A library is fine too. Observatory, all those make sense. Yeah, those are neat too. Requirement for building the Hadron Collider? Yeah, don't need that. Oh, I mean, obviously I'm not going to build a Hadron Collider. I think I like the Science Center. So the road will be coming from the top. So let me just do the road, and that'll give me a little bit of an idea. Maybe I'll have to do some other, you know, some other kinds of updates. Okay. Now I'll try to fit it in the center if I can. Can you fit right there? Yeah, you can. I'm a little bit happy with it. I'm a little bit happy with it. A part of me wants to kind of like move this down a little bit, move those down so they're aligned, and move this up. So I may have to tinker with it, but I think that's a good... That's cool. That looks great, though. Yeah. And then let's just do some paths, temporary, to connect all of these. Oh. Come on. You're not connected? Okay, well, that doesn't make much sense to me, but that's fine. And then can I bring you down? Oh, sweet! Oh, are you serious? What the? Wow. Thanks a lot, G. You just remind me of going back to school. Well, hey, I hope school goes really well for you. I hope you like it. I hope it's a lot of fun. You know, school is very important. It's important to get a good education. There. Okay, now they're all connected. So think of school as being a very positive thing. It'll help you for the future. Set the stage for a better life for you for the future. All right, let's hit play. That's too bad they don't treat you like a little bit more responsibility, more like an adult. Alright, so these guys need electricity. I understand. So how about we move this guy, the medical clinic, over here then. And that should connect the electrical part. Yeah, sweet. Okay, great. And we'll go ahead and do the water. I mean, the road system is gonna be updated, so let's just do that for the water. That way I know it's temporary. And then this school, police station, and then what's this? Elementary school. Just do that for the time being. So you can see the population dropped. And how's this area doing? Oh, okay. All right, so we got a little bit of a water thing right here. Will I get you the water you need, man? Yeah, there you go. All right, great. So we've got, so sewage production is started to deplete a little, or not deplete, but we're starting to run short on that. Okay, and the cool thing is finally I've got this. Whoa, hold on. What are these other ones? Fresh water outlet. So it's a water treatment plant. So you can see like right here, see all that brown? That's poop water. And so like here's this tourist area. So they're just looking out at just a bunch of water filled with poop. So the idea is you want to use these. That actually cleans it up, and I want to place it somewhere else. So, you know, just temporarily right here. And there's obviously some electrical shortage right here. Oops. There. That should help with the pumping. Alright, so there we go. And yeah, so that addresses the shortage. Good, that gives us plenty of room for growth. Oh, this needs electricity? Really? You're right there. Wow, I thought that would be close enough. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So we're good. There's definitely a drop in income, and I assume it's because of the cost for these, like the casino. Wow, the casino's super expensive, $4,000 a week. Dude, you better make a boatload of money, man. Like, the Science Center is really cheap. The luxury hotel is super expensive, too. Wow. Okay, yeah. So, these two guys are almost like a waste of money. Snowboard arena is pretty expensive. Winter market is not that bad. So, yeah, just be cautious of these items. Hopefully, there's a lot of tourists that come in to help offset the cost for these. By the way, the other thing I also experimented is I did put a bridge over here to connect to the highway here, and I put in a little grid, one of my grid sections to get an idea of where I want to have the highway. It's not really done properly. I'm going to redo that. I don't like the measurements. I don't like where it's placed, so I'm going to move that. And then I did do an experiment as well where I put this Metro monorail train hub. See about passengers coming in, and there's no train service, or I mean there's no passenger service here, so it's been it wasn't worthwhile at all. Like, this guy is cargo, right? Yeah, it's a freight train. So so people are using this road. People are using this road. But I'm going to redo that. I'll redo it off stream, though. So I think that's good. Oh, and if you're wondering about the poop water, it will clear up automatically over time. Speaking of which, I need to actually destroy some of these. Yeah, hold on. By the way, what I'm destroying right there, that's the water outlet where all the sewage goes out from. So I'm destroying that because since I built the water treatment plant, it'll be better to have, obviously, the sewage come out of there instead. How much more room do I have? Plenty more. So I can destroy some of these too. In fact, it'd be smart for me to destroy really all of them. And replace those with the water treatment plant. I don't know how many I need to create. 160,000 for the capacity. I'm looking over here at the drainage capacity. So I should get it to 360. Come on, turn on. Come on. Yeah, I would love to do that, Pink. That's a fine idea. Okay, 400,000. So I need one more, and then we're good. There. Yeah, I think that would be very nice. Do a little collaboration stream. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. That'd be very nice. All right, and so we've got one section right here for another tourist area. I probably won't work on that right now. Okay, what do these things look like at night? Okay, the casino looks okay. It's nothing special. The luxury hotel looks beautiful at night. That looks really cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. The Science Center looks okay. I mean, the casino's kind of, it's not very showy. You would expect it to be more showy. Okay. I kind of like the stuff with a little bit more lighting. Oh, so is this what... Okay, so, like this Rosewood Heights, right, which I'm going to change the name of, it has a tourism specialization. So, yeah, you can see from, like, this angle... Look at the difference in this commercial area to the one right to the left of it. Look at the difference in the buildings. Oh, so if you're a commercial area in this section, you actually get a lot of different aesthetics. Well, that looks really nice. I like that quite a bit. That's much more lively. The buildings, it's almost not well, I guess kind of skyscrapers. So I like that quite a bit. So that's a very nice nice aesthetic. Oh, thanks so much, Pink. So Pink is asking, what are you interested in? I can try to find YouTubers that can do the same thing. That's very nice. Obviously one of the main things that I'm doing now is City Skylines. So City Skylines is great. That's a little. I don't. Maybe there's a way to collaborate with City Skylines doing a live stream, but I don't know how that would work. I guess if you want to do a joint city, so that's an interesting idea. But City Skylines is obviously the game that I'm playing a lot right now. It's amazing. The traffic flow is good. How's the traffic flow in this tourism area? Totally reasonable. Totally fine. And so obviously as the city is getting bigger, you see some pressure forming a little bit. Oh, wow, this area has filled out. Okay, so we do have decent demand. So let me go ahead and continue to build out this section. That's good. I don't know what I'm going to be putting over here on this northeast side. This is going to have tourism, so this is going to have commercial. So probably some offices. Commercial and offices right here. So I think I can do... some residential. It's a lot of residential I'm going to put in. Oh my god, that may be too much. Yikes. Let's stop it right there. Okay, I think that's good. There's demand for commercial. There's demand for offices and industry. Are you guys awake? I'm stumped. It's amazing that nobody wants to, that this generic industry area does not want to build. Amazing. How am I importing? Terrible. That's too high. What's the unemployment rate? Solid. And there's a demand for elementary schools? No. No more elementary schools. I need some of y'all to be stupid because I need you guys to go work in the factories over here. So no more. Go study in a portable or something. Okay, the high school is at capacity. University is at capacity. Fine. We're going to leave it like that and let the life cycle of the Sims run because we need people to fill in that factory area. How we doing on trash? Trash is not a problem. Trash is not a problem. There'll be another trash part that I'll put over here where the industry is because of the pollution. Health. It's 3 hospitals. That's fine. The death wave is gone. The crematoriums are handling things fine. Okay, I think that's good. We got an issue with police at all? No. Detained criminals is 77, capacity is 80. How's the budget? Oh, it's maxed out. I mean, one could make the case that maybe we need another police station. I think I'm fine. I'll wait until there's a lot more crime. Fire safety. Basically, you look for the purple. That's where I've placed the stuff. There's only one fire station for this entire southern section of the city. Wow. What is this icon? What are you? Not enough customers. I'm sorry about that. There's one next to you right there. Not enough customers. If you're wondering why is that the case, one is I've built a lot of tourism. Two, they're at the edge of the city. And so the population is a little bit weaker on this side. That's going to change, though, as I fill out more residential. So as the density of the city gets bigger, right, this area right down here is going to have residential. As I do that, they'll get the customers. I'm just not building any more residential zoning down here because I'm still filling this section up over here. So I'm not too worried about the fire safety stuff. We got two up here. There's one right here, and there's one right there. And it's not like there's rampant fires going on, so... And then this one is so perfectly located, it's right in the center, so it can get to everywhere very easily. So it's actually saving me money, the placement. Right, fire engines in use, 0 of 6, so building another one would just be a waste. Alright, so we got daytime coming. We need commercial and industry office. We don't need any more residential. And then there's another tourism section up here that we'll eventually do. They'll have commercial. While we're waiting a little bit, let me just take a look and see what else we can do. Academic library? What is that? It's a higher education institution? Huh. Alright. I mean, there's this aquarium. You know, one could have made the case that, hey, dude, why don't you put the aquarium over here by the water? Maybe it'll be cool to put the aquarium by one of the islands, because this map has some islands that I eventually will develop. So maybe it'd be cool to put, aquarium right over here or something like that. I'm just seeing if there's anything else for tourism. I will go ahead and just fill in this area just temporarily. Oh yeah, how is the noise over here? Oh shit. You can see the red is the noise, and it is starting to bleed over to this residential area. I may update that a little bit. How's the noise over here? Oh my god. Okay. Where's the residences? Oh, sweet. The residences are down here and up there, and then to the west. Oh, that's perfectly aligned. Okay. This one is questionable. All right, so I can at least do some office space. Oh, let's make this a district, shall we? Yeah, I did. Here's the tourism specialization. Bam. There we go. And let's do some offices. How's that? How about that? Maybe not build it right up to them. Kind of like that. There. Ask you to have to be. I was just wondering how long do you have to be on your channel to get mod? Um, it's not a. That's a fine question. Pink is asking how long does a person need to be on the channel to become a moderator. It's not really a question of how long. It's more of a question of if a moderator is actually necessary. Right now, there's obviously a decent amount of people watching, which is lovely. But there's not really negative comments on the chat, so right now it's not really that necessary. So I would think that I will need a mod when there's a lot more people in the chat and when there's more concerns about language. Right now that's not much of a problem. Oh, do I have traffic? Oh, it's 80%. Okay, hold on. Watch this. Watch. You see this issue right here with the traffic? And you're like, hey, dude, you got traffic. You got traffic. Well, you know, guess where these dudes are going? Where do you think they're going? They're going over here. And so I could do all sorts of shenanigans. Not shenanigans. I could do all sorts of work right over here. But the issue is that, hey, you got a connection right here. That's eventually going to be hooked up. Just hook it up. And that will ease some of the pressure from this intersection. So let's go ahead and do that now. Bam. Oh, it looks like it was temporary too. It could have been some of the industry coming in. Industry traffic does fluctuate. Discord is really more of a function of like what's needed. And so right now that's kind of all that's really needed. Maybe as the Discord server grows, there'll be a need to have more. Oh, speaking of which, let me put the, well, there's the link for the Discord. So if you work on a Cities Skylines city and you want me to help fix your city, you can mention that in the Discord or in the comments below. And then here's the link for the merch store. And then here's a way to tip and donate. How's traffic? Oh, I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some right here. I'm just letting it go for a little bit. Let's just kind of see what happens. Now that I created this connection, we'll see what kind of use this gets and how that affects this area. Tremendous walkability in the city. Tremendous. And that's really going to help with the traffic, of course. That helps with the traffic. Alright, we got a fire right over here. Are you guys on your way? Alright, let's see the firemen over here. Hello? The Emersons are gonna die, dude. There we go. There they are. Alright, cool. Survived. Everything has got snow on top of the buildings. It's really cool. Alright, so we're good. The city is growing. We're at 34,000. A little bit of water right over here. I do not have an announcements channel. I just do the announcements in the regular thing. Look at how ugly this water system is. I'll be cleaning that up once I figure out how exactly I want to design this section. Like, this section I like. I think that's really good. Obviously, I need to make a little bit of an update right here. But this is really good. I'm really happy with it. I did not know that... Look at these. Is that a hotel? Wow. That's so cool. So there's like hotels that are placed in the commercial area. That's super neat. Kind of fits with this luxury hotel, right? Neato. So what are we doing for tourism? How are we doing? 34 of 33? That doesn't seem like a lot. 23, 38. It's not really worth the money. 31. I don't see it worth the money. Let's look at the finances. That's the commercial area right here. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, leisure and tourism, it actually is bringing in a lot. Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, that seems pretty good. We are back up to that 27,000, not quite the 30 that I hit. Yeah, sure, you can send it to me, Pink. Alright, so you can see that there's still this building that doesn't have enough customers. Best nightclub? What do you look like, man? What a funny name. Club 801. That's funny. The game has a pretty good sense of humor, I think. If you listen to the game radio, it's hysterical. Very creative. You guys did a really good job, Colossal Order. Oh my god, how can I get industry built in my city? How much are we importing now? This is ridiculous. Wow. Amazing. Nobody wants to work in the industry. That's amazing. But I put office space out and everybody works in the offices. I should destroy all the offices. Alright, how we doing? Alright, so this is kind of filled out. So this... Yeah. Okay, thank you, Pink. I appreciate it. I think that's good, and then I can fill in the rest with residential. There we go. I think that's good. Do these create noise? Police station and the crematoriums? They don't. There's just noise bleeding over. Okay. I try to be really cognizant of the noise and try to minimize that as best as possible for the residents. So population up here. Look at that. That looks super cool. I love that. I think that's a neat design. And it's for the most part filled out. And look at the traffic. Negligible. Excellent. Oh yeah, and so the traffic that was over here is gone. So we're back to 81. No problem right there. Great. My only concern is the lack of industrial being built. That's my only concern. Like, I don't see any industrial coming in, and then this part right here, the fact that there's no passengers coming in. That's weird to me. And there was plenty of industry getting built at the beginning, and then it just kind of collapsed. What's the uneducated is 22%? Okay. Well, how much more do you need to get up and running? I don't get it. Let me just play around for a second. If I do this, does something happen? Nothing. Is it forbidden to build industry over here? I don't get it. Like, I built a farmland, it built fast. I built this area, that built fast. I built this area, it took a while. But after that, it's just kind of stopped. Let's go ahead and speed it up. And I want this residential to fill out. And then I want to build out another section, build out another section. Oh yeah, when's our next thing? 40,000? I think we can get to 40,000 today. Can we not? Nothing. That's weird. Oh wow, that place that couldn't get workers, the best nightclub is done. Look, they went out of business. They couldn't get enough customers. Oh, thank you, Pink. You were too kind. Alright, so we're back to daytime now, and so I'm going to go ahead and start filling these next two sections out. So let me pause, and let's go ahead and develop those. Okay, it's a connection to the frontage road. Making sure all the measurements are correct. Good. When's the next face cam? That's a good question, Pink. I don't know. I had some technical difficulties before, and so I stopped using it, and the channel has been growing quite well without it, so there hasn't been much of a need for it. So we got a lot of residential there. You know, I could extend this commercial district up. I think that would probably make a lot of sense right next to the highway. How much noise? Yowza. Alright. I mean, I think doing that. You missed the llama? You mean this? Hold on. There? Hey, llama! How are you? We're doing some Cities Skylines. It's a fun game. It's helping the channel grow. By the way, llama, Lazy Lagoon is back in Fortnite. It's pretty exciting. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I like the llama too. That was a lot of fun. Happy tears of joy. Thanks. I'm just trying to see about how I want to do the commercial. I think if I do... Nope. There. I think that's good. That's good. And then let's extend the district up. So extend the leisure district up. Make sure if anyone donates, he says something hip hip. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a really good idea. All right. Oh, I need to do a residential section too. So let me go ahead and do that. We'll put one up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Let me get the roads in. Make sure I put them in the right spot. Okay, and then I know that there's going to be a lot of noise on the left-hand side. So we can do some offices. That makes sense. And then another layer of offices. And then I think I can do residential. God, that may be too much. Yikes! That may be too much. We'll see. I gotta do something about the the water and actually set it up properly. So I probably want to do all the water stuff here properly. Let me pause it so I can make sure I do it correctly. Let me see what I need to do here. Just making sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, that's correct. That's good. And then one more right down here. So that should help out with the water for this new section. Okay, go for it. So we can see that grow. And so there's commercial demand, industry demand. It addresses that. Don't have to worry about the electrical. They'll connect eventually. There's residential demand, so that'll be addressed here momentarily. And then what about up here? Anything? Wow. Okay. Normally you can put an industrial section anywhere and it'll fill up. Pink Ninja injuries? Oh, what's going on here? Ah, that's funny. Sometimes that'll happen. Here, we'll get you water. Yes, I saw that you are trying to name the llama pink. I gotcha. I saw that. I'll take that under consideration. All right, so you'll notice that that building that had the club or whatever, the best nightclub, it's gone. It's been replaced by Happy Memories Souvenirs. What's this other one? Tea and Biscuits Cafe. Okay, and you can see that they don't have that issue with the not enough customers anymore. It's just a matter of letting the city continue to grow. You know, it's just a matter of population, that's all. Wow, is this all filled out already? My God. Okay. And then what I wanted to put in the middle was this. There we go. How are we doing on... Oh, geez. Green Mile, what is up? How are you? Oh, thanks for watching on Twitch. I appreciate it. So 600, 600. So we're okay on the water availability. We're fine there. We've got plenty on the electrical. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Beautiful lighting of the game. I mean, it's really looking like a big city now, isn't it? What the hell is that white thing way over there in the distance? What is this? Oh, it's a bridge. Okay. I was wondering, what was that? Those intersections are nice. Oh, thanks so much. Which ones are you referring to? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I had a decent week, and the weekend's been nice. Yeah, let me know which intersections you're referring to. Are you talking about the highway intersections or something else? So, you know, the city's profitability, well, one, we've been profitable consistently, which is great. The profitability of the city has dropped considerably ever since we did our 2 tourism areas, so that is a problem. Do keep that in mind when you're building your cities. You know, these tourism things and some of these unique buildings, they don't make much money. They lose money. Thank you very much, Green Mile. So you're talking about these right here? This? And then these? Yes, these are my own creations. Thank you very much for asking. That's very flattering. And yes, these are available on the Steam Workshop. So I did create these highway intersections. I think they're the best highway intersections in the game. They have integrated frontage roads, which is great for traffic. They have integrated paths, which is great for traffic. And they have integrated rail. And so my rail line sits right in between my each direction of the highway. And so to me, that's aesthetically prettier because it gets it out of the way. And so you don't have to worry about it interfering with your roads. And people are walking. Not as much over here. There's a few people you can see. Terry. Because this is the edge of the city that's just being built out. But if we go over here, where it's much busier, you can see there's a boatload of people walking. Look at that. It's kind of, it probably hurts your eyes. Yeah, there's a lot of people walking. And remember, every single person that you see walking is a person not on the road. That helps with our traffic. Obviously, we've got a big traffic objective for the city. Oh, thanks, Pink. I do like my career, so I like my job already, so I'm very happy with it. It would be great for the channel to grow. Obviously, the objective was to get 1,000, and that way I could get a creator code for Fortnite in the Epic Games Store. That's always been the objective. Oh, thanks, Green Mile. I appreciate it. I hope you like them. I hope they help with your city. So it'd be great to get to 100,000 followers. That would be amazing. I don't think that would not make me stop my job, though. Cool. Wow, man, look at this. Doesn't that look almost like downtown? Look at that. And then you leave that area and you get this residential section and then another downtown section. This is kind of a hot spot in the city. Now, you know, I was questioning whether I should put the tourist section right here. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it should not be in that location. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. But now that I look at it and see how it's kind of connected to this section up here with the IT offices and the, what is this? The leisure? Yeah. That seems really fitting. That looks really pretty. I like that. That seems to make sense. I like that. I don't think you can do anything with the residential except for the... Oh, I forgot what they're called. Self-sufficient? Yeah, self-sufficient buildings. I mean, I'll do a self-sufficient section sometime. Great. My God. Build some industry, people. How much are we importing now? I don't even understand. It makes no sense to me. There's all this demand. Check my policies out. School's out. I should maybe I should turn that on for Pink. No, none of that is needed. What is NIMBY? Oh. Leisure specialized areas will close for the night, reduces noise pollution. Well, that's why you don't put it next to houses. I don't need that. Okay, no. Studded tires. Almost time to go to work for my last graveyard shift. Oh, wow. VIP area, fast recovery. Boost connections. Outside connections area can handle more vehicles carrying tourists. Cost $10,000 per week. Oh my God! Hey, what happened? Look at our profitability. It skyrocketed to $45,000. It just fluctuates. It fluctuates significantly. I'm not going to do the boost connections. We don't have the money for it. We'll wait for the city to get much larger, and then we'll turn that on. Industrial space planning. Yeah, that's right. I'm fine with everything on the policies. We got a few more that have those like not enough workers. I'm sorry, not enough shoppers, not enough customers. So the next area will be to build a section right here, and then a section right here, a section right here. Let me try to work one out right here, actually. I don't think there's... Yeah. Let me see how I ended it over here. What did I do? Okay, yeah, I'm not really that interested in building super close to it, but I can fill some of this area out just a little bit, I think. Okay. You know, there's supposed to be a spot coming down here, but because of the high school, I don't think I can do it. Where's... let me just check on the high school stuff. Yeah, there's one up there. It makes sense for there to be one right down here. I kind of like that idea. Let me pause. What do I want to do with the road system? That seems to be pretty good. Let's get this electrical stuff out of the way. That's going to lose power. So we'll just hook that up from right there. And then this can be a residential and commercial area. There's obviously going to be a lot of noise from the left-hand side. Oh, it's not bleeding in too badly. And so I did leave space for offices. I really don't want to put them right next to it. I want there to be open space. Oh man, that thing looks cool as anything. That looks neat. I think that's good. Can I not fill this in area? This stuff in? Oh yeah, I can. Here, I'm gonna have him redo that. I want to have it redo that one. Yeah, I think that's good. Office, and then the rest can be residential right here, and that should help with not enough customers, not enough customers. Nope, not that. Oh, okay. Have you ever played Fall? Oh, sorry, Pink, I didn't see the message. Have I ever played Fall Guys? I have not. You like it? And then I did not know about Iron Man's Mythic. I'd like to fill this this area in. So maybe I can extend this out. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I can do with the high school, and I don't think you can. You can't fit it in anywhere else. Okay, and then we've got this section right here that I'd like to fill in, if I can. Okay, just increasing the density. That's good. That's good. And then the rest, I think, can be homes. Except maybe right here. Play. Good. I think that's good. There's no water over here. Well, actually, I think I did like a makeshift thing. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of that eventually. At least there's coverage right now, and I can update that whenever well, you know, later on. Alright, so as that fills in with residential, then these guys should get customers. This guy's in desperate need. Yeah, it's gonna go bankrupt, or it's gonna go abandoned. I'm seeing some pretty consistent trash remaining pretty regularly. We'll just let it keep on going. And the other thing that I wanted to do right out here on the edge is there's like these water things. Oh, floating cafe. Oh, you need 40,000 for that? Fishing island. Yeah, like I wanted to do a floating cafe and a fishing island, and I thought it'd be great next to this tourist section. And I guess I can't. It's out of the city limit, so I'll have to wait. It could go right here. Maybe I could put 2 of them. Like one here and the restaurant right there. I wanted it closer over here, so I'll have to wait to get to the 40,000, which is what I want to try to get to for today. Wow, this area is filled in, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's filled in. Zoning is staying the same, no change. I mean, did something happen to my game? Did it glitch or something? Where no industry is being built? We got a couple of businesses. Not enough goods to sell. I understand. That's because we're importing everything. This doesn't seem too busy. And eventually, I think on this side, you know, I will be putting a little right here, like the cargo harbor. Actually, I want to put the cargo hub. But, you know, it'll be great to put one right there. That's a prime location, though. Dang. Maybe not. Oh, that's an island? Dang. Can you put one over here? Oh, yeah. It'll be great to put one right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. To import goods. I think that'll be great. So I'm sorry that you don't have enough goods. Yeah, he went bankrupt right there. Oh no, this guy. He went bankrupt, not enough goods. That's the whole reason for having the industry right here, is for the goods. It's just not building out. Maybe I should just not put in any more office space. Nobody wants to work in a factory because I keep on pumping out office space. So I'll do that. I'll just wait and let that demand just skyrocket until people are desperate. Yeah, I'm starting to see more of those not enough goods, not enough goods. It's a very small amount, but nonetheless. And it looks like we do have a little bit of a trash. A little bit. Okay, let me pause. Got something with the water and electricity? Are you guys all hooked up? That looks like it's all connected. This is connected. What's the problem? Sewage drainage capacity is pretty much maxed out. And the pumping capacity is pretty much maxed out. Okay. So let me put in another one right here. We'll hook this up. And then you put the pumps upstream from that. Give them electricity. And then this one, which is downstream, I'm going to go ahead and move now. And move move that up here too. Right. That should address the shortage with the water. 750, once that comes online, 800, yeah, so we're good. And then the electrical, 780 to 863. What else can we build on the electrical side? When does this turn on? That's what I'm just going to wait to hit 40,000 because I want that ocean thermal energy conversion. That's the best type. That's the best type of energy piece. You can do a nuclear power plant too. Noise pollution is 50. Wow. Ocean thermal? Noise pollution is higher. So it's 250,000 for 480 on the output. This is 640 on the output and it's 200,000. I mean, nuclear energy is good, so, and I haven't put a nuclear power plant in any of my cities, so I would like to do that. I would like to put it a little bit farther away, though, rather than the main part of the city. So I wouldn't mind building that a little bit later. So should be another section built right here, another section built right here. This section I want to be kind of unique, and I don't have a design idea right now. So I may tinker with that off stream. While we're waiting, let me see if I can get some measurements here. Yeah. Can I connect these two? That looks pretty. That looks really nice, actually. That's good. And then, how far down should I make this go? I don't want to mess up the zoning right there. That's what I was kind of checking to see how far down I could go. Come on. There. Let's take care of the... Oof. Take care of this last batch. And the original city is officially done. The original part has officially fully been removed. Great. Except for, like, the water. I don't know what this dude is gonna do. I mean, I would suspect that I can just move him over. Oh, there's no room for that? Really? No way. Oh, man. You're kidding me. Wow, I had no idea. Shoot. Okay, well. I mean, I would think that I want some residential or something there. I guess I'll leave him for the time being. And so there's going to be some office space right here. Let's remove this power line. And I'm not putting in the office space because I want to try to force the game to let me do industry. Right here. No, that's too much. I'll stop you right there. Oh, don't go so close to the rock. Stop a little bit farther off. There. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I don't want it too close to the rock. I'm trying to keep some of the natural items from the map. That's fine. And then residential. Residential. Good. Play. So residential, no office space. Come on, guys. Build me some regular industry. Yeah, look at that. Not enough goods, not enough goods. Yeah. It can't import. You guys having a hard time importing 2,900 goods? Whoa. What is... Not enough raw materials? Wait a minute. You should be importing the raw materials, man. You should be importing the raw materials. Actually, that's one thing that I did notice. Here's like the outside connections. Normally there's always a mixture. Like importing forestry, importing oil, or importing ore. There is something weird where I did notice that before, and I just didn't. I just thought that, okay, well, I guess the city doesn't need it. But now I wonder, like, why is that? That's never supposed to, that's not supposed to be the case. It's supposed to be importing a variety of items. So that's kind of odd. Again, I'm just kind of curious about why. When there's an industry section here, it should be able to create new industry. And it's not. And then these guys are asking for raw materials. And those should be getting imported. But you don't see anything showing up here. And then I'm kind of curious, why is it that nobody's using this? Something seems odd. All those items seem odd. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm a little bit stumped. I didn't mess up like something with the roads, did I? Like did I make a mistake? Those seem fine. Did I do something wrong with... like the train system? No. The trains are right here. They're working. Notice, see how the train line is red? Oh shit. Wait. There's a bunch of trains waiting. Oh my god. There's a bunch of trains waiting. Oh my god. Alright, does this go out of the map? Oh, what the hell, man? Well, this is fun. There is import happening. There is import happening. It's all on the rail line. And they're not importing as much from the road system. That's really, really weird. And they're only importing goods. You guys should be importing more stuff. You don't need more than one cargo train terminal for such a small city. Do I need to build another one? Oh my god, that's so weird. Alright, so... the rail line is being used for all the import-export. Let me, trucks. Tell me this is incoming into the city? Okay. There's a boatload of trucks coming in too. Huh. There's a boatload of trucks coming in and importing. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What the hell? You guys are coming down this highway. Only one of you is exiting? Another one of you is exiting? A few more is exiting? Where are you go? The rest of you guys are just leaving? This is interesting. What about from this side? I am a little bit stumped, I will admit. It's importing so much, but no industry wants to get built inside the city. Let's take a look and see if there's anything else. I don't have any road maintenance issues. Well, this is absolutely fascinating. I'm gonna do a little makeshift temporary thing right now. Cargo train terminal. Give me a one-way road. I'm just going to do this very fast. Okay, so there's the queue. It's kind of, these two train lines are very close together. That's the only part that bothers me. So this is going to cause a problem. Since it's temporary, this will have to do. Jeez. Play. Yeah, my initial thought is that there's a glitch. That's my initial thought. That's my initial thought. That there's a dramatic amount of import happening, but no industry is being built anymore. Almost like some kind of weird glitch. So that's the only concern that I have. And then this does bother me, that why is the import, it's supposed to be importing all 5 of those items unless I'm producing them in-house. So I find that peculiar. Alright, so this one is getting used. That's good. Yeah, look at all these. These are all trains. Right here, you see these lights? These are all trains waiting to get in. Okay, that's great. Thank you. I will show. I mean, we've gone through quite a few. So we addressed some of the garbage, healthcare, education stuff. We have built some of these items. This is when you can update taxes. I would say that once you do hit 440, do update the taxes. We built a lot of those items. Yeah. So when you get to 1300, a lot of stuff opens up. We haven't done any canals. Yeah, that's when a lot more of the roads open up. Okay, and when's the next one? Oh my god. Okay, 60. Okay, got it. Alright, so the next one's not going to be for a while. Okay, so there's... we're just going to have to let this kind of process. It's kind of weird that the queue is empty. The queue is empty, but there's so many trains waiting for the cargo train terminal. And we'll wait, because I bet some of these guys are going to break off into this one. This one right here. It's just going to take a lot of time, because this thing goes so slow. Oh. Oh my god, finally, you losers! Where have you guys been, you lazy bums? Where have you guys been? Wait, what? Why did you suddenly all of a sudden get created once I built this second cargo train terminal? Huh? Huh? Answer me. Slap you around a little bit. Okay, finally. Okay, well, let me take care of the water. But that's... Finally. I do need to address the... Yes, the electrical. We were planning on doing that. Ocean thermal energy conversion. Absolutely. I don't want to put it over here. I want to... just temporarily put it over here. Do you need to be placed by a roadside? No, shoreline. You do need a road, though. It shows it right there. Okay. There. And is electricity close enough? Yes. Okay, that's good. So that takes care of the electrical piece. And then with that, I probably can destroy this, because normally you don't need these solar updraft towers once you build this thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get these guys water. Oh, finally. Well, that alleviates a little bit of stress. I was really worried and stumped about why is this not building out. What about the rest of you? God, I'm not building any more office space. You guys need to get to work. I need electricity, though. It's just, I don't know if it built before or after I built this thing. I really just don't know. I really don't know. What's the unemployment rate? 9. Yeah, because I'm not building any more office space. Yeah, these people that couldn't get the raw materials, they stopped. Hey. Oh, you're stuck. That must have been something like that must have happened before. Wait, why? Oh, hold on. It's because of this. It looks like these guys coming off, they're trying to take a left and they got stuck with these guys coming in. Yeah. Okay, so there's a little bit of a traffic jam with the train stuff, and that caused a big problem. Yeah, like right here. See, they're stopping to try to take a left. Shoot. Okay. So that had an impact on some... That... I wonder if that had an impact on the import-export and the industrial. Is the game is trying to get these trains out of the way, and it's just kind of... They were frozen here, and so it couldn't recalculate the rest of the demand. And I don't know how you'd fix this intersection up. This intersection is fine. There's plenty of gaps in between. Yeah. Okay. So what I assume is that because the rail lines were clogged, that messed up the import-export. And you can start to see that sliver starting to expand. Yeah, you can start to see that starting to expand. So the game couldn't recalculate its need for the industry because of all these trains just stuck over here. Now it's recalculating as they can flow. I guess it recalculates it only when they're about to spawn. And they weren't able to spawn because it got stuck. I think I'm okay with the way that the Discord is set up right now, Pink. Thanks. Okay, that's good. So, this train terminal is not needed. Not needed. It just had to do with this intersection, really. How would you design it to get it to not have this problem? Some of these guys just want to go straight. Some of these guys are heading out. Well, what you can do is you can have a train terminal. Normally, sometimes people will say that have internal cargo, have that line separate than external cargo, but I don't have an internal cargo line. I think that if this thing just kind of went down much farther and then broke off and another one broke off and came up here, that probably would be helpful. Oh, when does the season finish, Pink? It's kind of funny. It would also help if these train lines didn't block this intersection. Don't block the box. Alright, looks like it's flowing now. Let's take a look. There you go. Yep. And now you can start to see that sliver being created. That's right, because it's supposed to be a mixture. Excellent. Okay, let's just let it run really fast. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, that's large enough to hold an entire train line. Actually, the problem is this. This piece coming from this cargo train terminal, it's not long enough. That's the problem. That's the problem. That needs to be longer and kind of connect up here. That's the problem. So I need to move you up. Hold on. Come here. Make sure the lines are good. Yep. There were cars that were stuck. I don't know how to explain it. Let me try to do my best. The train is spawned, and then it would try to get out, and it would come like right over here, and it would get stuck with the train right here. So there wasn't enough room for it to kind of sit right here and let the other train come in. So there were this spot just was not long enough. You don't have water. Okay, yeah, thanks for letting me know, Pink. Oh. Did that despawn a lot of the trains when I moved that? Oh, I didn't mean for it to do that. Oh well. Shoot, that was... Okay, well, I didn't mean for it to despawn everything. But yeah, they would kind of get stuck coming out. Because it was this area right here wasn't long enough. And so that would keep the next one from spawning, and it would keep the one going north from coming here and spawning. So that's what the problem was. So let's just let it run for a little bit and let's see the impact. Yeah. All right. So can you see how this import-export? That's more like it. That's more normal. It's starting to change now. Before it just stayed with goods being 100%. Whoa, and so there's a major amount of import that's changed because of all of the trains that got despawned. So I'm just letting it run for a little bit. And do we see the rest of this industrial area populate at all? No, not yet. So we'll just give it some time. And make sure this train section is fine. It's flowing. Good. And then let's take a look at this one. I mean, it's being used. Okay, yeah. It is being used. That's fine. How's the traffic? 79. Let me just see if there's any issues. It'll take a little bit of time for the economic stuff to kind of clear up with that change. Yeah, you look at this queue. Look at this queue building up right here. It'll take time for it to kind of reset. Look at the profitability. My goodness. Awesome. I think that's good. It'll take some time. I think that's good. I think that's a good stopping point. So let's go ahead and summarize a little bit about what we did. Let me slow it down a little bit and pause it. So happy about it. I was able to build one tourist section, build another tourist section. Those are coming along really well. The population went from, what, 32,000? So that's very good. We got some electrical stuff that I'm going to have to work on here. Just do this really quick. There we go. And then built a brand new section, this little spiral area. And so I'll do a corresponding one over here on this side. So it's been very good. Hit the next 40,000 milestone. And then, of course, there was this issue with the import-export. I'm going to let that run. And if there's something else that I need to do to fix it, I will mention it on the next stream. All right, but I think that's going to be it. Thank you, everybody, for watching Cities Skylines, new city build. Please do like the video if you liked it. You can dislike it if you did not. And if you want to support me more, smash that subscribe or follow button. Live streams are on YouTube, Twitch, DLive, and Twitter simultaneously. You can watch on whichever one you want. There's a playlist for submitted city fixes and for the city build on YouTube. You can check that out. And then there's also tips for a beginner's guide, a traffic manager, and then also a metro subway guide. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.